Hello and welcome to Roosevelt Rebel with your host, Tisa Rebel Beltran. It is Wednesday afternoon on a Wednesday of the month of March, and I am working, but the computer is down, so I'm doing a podcast. I like it when the system goes down at work because sometimes I feel overwhelmed. Especially when we have what it is called. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Something, forget the words right now. Welcome to my life. Anyhow, I had a great weekend. It was my birthday weekend. Woo woo. I had a surprise birthday dinner. If you follow me on the Instagram at OG_TR Beltran, my bestie Sabrina Vagina, who you know from such shows as Shot About It, surprised me with the birthday dinner. She knows that the past few years have been rough on me. Last year, I was away from my family. I was in a whole new state and cried on my birthday, and not on my own accord. It was other things. And then the year before was like the pandemic started to happen. So there was that. It was kind of like fear of going out. It was weird that year. We went to um Sage. It's a bar by the Air Force Base, by the Luke Air Force Base. And then Sage and Sand, that's what it's called. And then the year before, for my 40th birthday, my oldest brother got bit by a dog and had to have surgery because he got a blood infection. This year, 2 weeks before my birthday, he got bit by a dog again. And he is going back to work, but he's not going to be working with the animals. I don't know where they're going to put him. But, I totally understand. He's been through some shit. I wouldn't want to be working directly with the animals as well. The dogs, after being bit twice, and the first time he had to have like 2-3 surgeries, and even think a blood transfusion. Like, it was fucked up. He got a blood infection. It fucking sucked, my poor bro. Anyhow, so it's been a rough few birthdays, the past few years. And Sabrina, I love her. She was just like, I wanted to give you a good birthday because that's what you deserve. And I was like, oh, like I almost cried when I walked in. Like, we were driving. You could even see it on Instagram. I was like, I don't know where they're taking me. They're taking me somewhere for my birthday. If I die, I'm posting this, for proof who I'm with. And then I thought we were going to like First Friday because she was asking a few weeks ago. She's like, don't do anything on this day. We're going to do something for you. I'm like, okay. She's like, we're going to do something. I don't know what, but we're going to do something. I was like, okay. I didn't think it was going to be this because we were driving downtown and I was like, is she going to take me to First Friday? How do I feel about First Friday? Do I like First Friday? Because she was asking me. And when she asked me last time, I was like, I don't know. It feels like it's gotten weird because it's weird now with it just down to one street. But I think that they're like expanding it again like they used to have. They used to have a bus that would come and pick you up and take you all the way around downtown. But this was also 20 something years ago because I was the First Friday entertainment coordinator for Copper Square. I don't think it's there anymore. Now it's ASU. ASU took over the whole entire building. But I was the the entertainment coordinator for First Friday and I would hire people and put them at different art galleries and spaces that were having openings, and I would put them up there, and then I would go and pay them the night of. It was fun. I love being an entertainment coordinator. Like, I've done it my whole life. Ever since I was 17, I was always doing it in the music business, doing entertainment coordinating, hiring bands and stuff like that for coffee shops, being a scout for music. But nowadays, there's not much of that going on because everything is fucking online. So anyhow, I thought they were taking me down to First Friday, and they weren't. They kept going, and we ended up at a restaurant called Santismo. And I was like, what? And I didn't even look for cars. I didn't think anything of that. And we walk in, and I see my brother's head and all my friends, and I was like, what the fuck? So I almost started crying. I was like, and I was like, what the fuck? And everybody's like, happy birthday, surprise. And I was like, oh. And I was in shock. I was surprised. There was people I hadn't seen in 3, 4 years there. My friend Shannon and her fiance, who I will be officiating their wedding next month. And who else was there? I hadn't seen Shannon in 3 years, never met her fiance before, period. And then my brother, I just saw him like 10, 15 minutes beforehand. But they showed up at my house and I was still in my underwear and my fucking doing my homework. I was in my underwear and shirt doing homework. Uh, and then I was like, shit, they're early. And then I went out there. I was like, you guys are fucking early. You're never on time. And Candace is like, well, we drove my car. I was like, oh, that explains it. So, who else was there? Daniel. I haven't seen him since we went to the drag shows, the drag competition, the pageants. It's been a while. I don't even remember how long ago that was. And then Ivy, my friend that I've known for over 20 years, 25 years. She's my tattoo artist. She's one of my good friends that I can go to for anything. I love her. She was there, and my cousin Nicole, my cousin Nikki. She's my bass player from Perfect Storm. And then Myra, beautiful Myra, she showed up late as usual because she's always late to everything. Pure Pisces right there. Pure Mexican Pisces. Let's see, put it there. And then who was sitting next to me? Candace, Daniel, and then Sabrina. Yeah, that's everybody, I think. I think I'm getting everybody. If I miss somebody, I apologize. I don't have the picture in front of me. But it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. It was good food. I want to go back. It was a little expensive, but it was good. It was one of the places that was on Diners and Dive-Ins, I believe. And Guy Fieri has been in there, and they're like, well, this is what he ordered when he came in. And so I had 3 different tacos. They were delicious, and I want to go back, and I want to try the queso, and I want to get it enchilada style. I think I might do that this week. Go back down there. Because, when you get birthday money, you're feel like a baller. So I'm going to go and treat myself. Maybe I'll invite Candace because I think she said she wanted to go back. Or I'll take somebody else who hasn't been there. I'll find someone. I have a long list of people that I want to hang out with that I haven't seen in a bit. And then there was people that were messaging me afterwards being like, sorry, I couldn't make it. And I didn't even know these people were invited, and I didn't even know who was invited for one because it was a surprise. And I was like, damn, I haven't seen most of these people in 3 or 4 years. And it was nice. It was very nice. And then afterwards we went to Stacy's and we danced and drank, and I got hit on and picked up on by this little boy. I call him a little boy because he was probably in his 20s, and he wanted me to go home with him. And I kindly declined, and he was sad. And he was like, okay. He shook my hand and gave me a hug, and he's like, all right, I understand. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. And he was sad. Oh, pobrecito. But he was fucking handsome as fuck. But no. I was with my girls. We were having a good time, and I wasn't driving, so there was no way that I was going to go home with some rando beautiful, beautiful man. But if it was a different night where I had my own vehicle, maybe. Hashtag whole life. Just kidding. Maybe. We'll see. And then after that, we went over to Sabrina's and had a couple drinks and watched Love is Blind. This is old lady status, but not. I had a chill weekend. It was good. We watched Love is Blind reunion, or I don't even know what it was. I was a little tipsy. Let's be real. I was tipsy. Yeah, I was tipsy and went to sleep. I haven't even seen this season, so I don't know what was going on. And then Saturday, I woke up Saturday morning, came home. And then I took a nap, and then I was going to go to the Melrose Festival, but it was just jam-packed down there. And so I was going to go to Carly's for lunch. And then that had no parking because there was music the McDowell Music Festival was happening, and then something else is happening at the Visitor Center across the street. So the parking at Carly's is now pay. I have no problem with that, but there was no parking whatsoever because of the McDowell Festival, Music Festival, and the other festival going on, and the other thing, and the other, and the other. There was just so much going on. So I was like, fuck. So I went and had Denny's, my free breakfast dinner, or breakfast, birthday dinner, lunch, whatever the hell it was. Sorry, words. And then I went to Margaret Cho that night, and she's beautiful. I've always had a crush on Margaret Cho since forever. She follows me on TikTok, which was really cool. And she follows a lot of people, but when she first signed up, I was one of the first people that she followed, and I was like, fuck yeah. She only had like 200 followers, and I was one of them, or 200, she was only following like 200 people, and I was one of them, and I was like, hell yeah. And I even posted it on Facebook. I was like, look who's following me. And then she mentioned something, and I was like, because I tagged her in my post, and I was like, I'm going to be social distancing from Margaret Cho soon. And then she said something about she's old now and it's not about sex and stuff, and she likes her women butch, and show me your succulent garden. And I was just like, I looked over at my friend Daniel, and I was like, dude, she's stalking me on Instagram. Because that's, I have my succulent garden on there. And so it was pretty funny. I was just like, yeah. And then one of my friends, you know what you need to do? You need to tag her in a post and be like, hey, Margaret Cho, I know this is what you like. You like your women butch and with their succulent gardens. Here's my succulent garden. You like it? I was like, you're so ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. And watch me do it. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be cool if I started dating Margaret Cho? She's an icon. She's a legend. She's beautiful. She's beautiful as fuck, you guys. Like in person, like she's beautiful, like in her photos and stuff on that online and stuff. But then, like seeing her in person, I was like, damn. I was like, oh. Anyhow, so then Sunday, because I said, like I said a couple weeks ago, we went to the casino and I was buzzed, and my mom's like, what are we doing for your birthday? I'm like, I don't know. Because she was like, I want to do brunch for your birthday. I was like, okay. And so I started looking for places for brunch, but everything was booked. And I was like, it's too late to find somewhere. Everything is booked. And so she was like, well, then what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know. And so she's like, we'll do Peter Piper Pizza. Pick a place and we'll pick a location and invite everybody. I'm like, all right. So I did that. And it was mostly supposed to be for the kids, but my nephews are sick. They had fevers, and it was so sad. They're finally feeling a little bit better. They had coughs and fevers. They're always sick, my poor boys. So River and Ash didn't end up going, or Izza. So it was a good time. Daniel showed up, and his husband Bretsky, I love you, and just a few people that I invited in my family because I didn't want it to get too crazy. And so we played some games, had a pitcher, and ate some pizza, and just chit chatted and caught up. Daniel caught up with my family and stuff like that. And then I came home and did homework. And then Monday, I went out with a friend, and we went. She took me to Snooze for brunch. My favorite thing is brunch, if you don't know that about me. And then we went Goodwill shopping to the rich neighborhoods. We went to Scottsdale. And dude, Scottsdale people get rid of some good shit, some good furniture. I was like, damn, if I had space, I would be buying some furniture up in here and like be all getting all this shit. And then I went to Ulta and got my free birthday gift. And then I had dinner plans. So my family, for my dinner, we went to Red Robin, and it was just, the people living in the household and my sister and my brother-in-law. And then I came home and just relaxed. No, my sister and I went shopping. So it's been a good week. It's a good birthday week. And then yesterday I went shopping by myself because I've really been wanting this fucking cologne for like ever. And I even told the lady, I was like, I was here in December and I was going to buy it, and I didn't end up buying it. And then And she was like, that's when that came out. And I was like, I know. She's like, that was brand new then. Like, she was a good sales lady. And we would shoot the shit, and we were just chit chatting. And the Tiffany has a men's cologne, and I smelled it, and I was like, this is way too much sage. And I was like, it smells like when I blessed my house. She's like, after a weekend of partying. And like, exactly. And I ended up buying 2 different colognes with my birthday money.